sometimes I'd say to him, Daddy, we met these people before. They know us. No, he had to take it. He was so proud of his three daughters. I think that's the most outstanding feature of Daddy.
Yeah.
And of his wife.
Oh my God, he's
Of his wife. I can tell you a very funny story, and you were there that night, Marcy.
Oh yes, I know.
You were there that night. It was Arnold's birthday, Marvin's birthday, and my parents' anniversary. 2 June 4th, the two men's birthdays and their anniversary, and we went out for dinner at a very lovely restaurant that had music. And we're having dinner, and a man at the next table, his wife had something on her leg, like a brace or cast of something. And first they announced Mother and Daddy's anniversary of loudspeaker. He turned around and said, congratulations, and they started to talk. And then he got up and he said to my daddy, do you mind if I ask your wife to dance? And she turns to him, Sam, and said, okay. He goes like this, do what you want. And that's what he said. And the boys, the two guys, do you remember this, Arnold? I don't know whether you remember this. They were teasing Daddy, saying, Dad, look where his hand is. Dad, he's holding her close. Dad. And he was getting so jealous that I thought he was going to bust a vein. And the guys are kicking each other under the table, and we started to laugh. We trying to hold it back. I never realized how jealous Daddy was. He didn't like it if a man even put his arm around her. One time in the elevator, they were coming back from a party, and when they lived in Regency Court, and he was coming, and one of the men put his arm around Mother while they were talking or something. He almost beat him up. Mother said, take your hands away from her.
Yeah, he was
Overly jealous.
That's only when he got older. I don't think he was that way when he was younger. I think he got that way when he was older.
Well, we wouldn't have been aware of it if we were younger, but we were aware of it. He was very, very jealous man. And Mother, I don't think she ever gave him any reason for him to be that way. It's just he really loved her. He really did. He idolized her.
Yeah.
Possessive.
Protective of her? Yeah.
Possessive, I said.
Possessive. That's Bernice, you picked the right word. She's good. I think that was a good word.
You know, one thing I remember, there are two things I remember about things he said. Two things. One is the only thing better than 3 daughters would be 4 daughters. And Ray makes you beautiful.
Oh, Ray makes you beautiful. Yeah, you're right. He always told us that.
Yeah.
He really did. He loved his daughter. One
really
day,
did.
I was over their house, and he said to me, this is when he got older, Arnold and I were saying goodbye, and he says to me, you know, you were so beautiful when you were younger. I should have made a movie star out of it.
That's funny.
Well, I started to laugh because it was funny, but it also, you know, like my father should think of me that way in his eyes. And we'd go down the hall there, we'd leave, and I'm laughing and crying at the same time because it was really funny. He should have made a movie star because he says to me, everybody, when I walked to the room, everybody looked at me. I mean, this was my father's fault. It was hysterical. So now when I get dressed once in a while, I'm going out, and Arnold will say, you look like a movie star. It was funny, that your father has those feelings.
He really loved us. He did. Well.
Anything else? Anything you want to ask each other?
I'm just thinking about any other funny things that might have happened or loving things. Oh, when he was older and he was having trouble with walking, because and I think it was their 60th anniversary. We gave them their 50th was exquisite nighttime affair. You all remember that. But this was their 60th. It was a luncheon. And I was dancing with Daddy, as usual. I always loved to dance with my father. And I said, oh, Daddy, you still dance? He says, what is it? He says, I can still dance, but I can't walk.
Yeah.
I can't walk.
Well, one time we went out to dinner someplace, and we went to the car, and he's dancing to the car. And he says, I can dance, but I can't walk.
I was just something about him. Relaxed when he heard the music or whatever it was. He was still able to dance, but he hurt him. It hurt him painfully.
And that's one of my recollections of your parents. They were dancers.
Yeah.
Dancers, yeah. Oh God, did we love to dance?
Yeah, he'd come home, they'd have some place to go, and he'd come home and he says, you should have seen your mother last night. Was she something else? You should have seen her on the dance floor.
Yeah, he would always tell me every Sunday morning. You should
She
see your
looked
mother."
beautiful. Did she have this?
Best looking woman in the room. Yeah, he did.
Of course, one of my memories of him, it wasn't, of course, maybe my mom would have remember this. The year that we owned the Fiesta, my father owned the Fiesta.
Yeah.
He was the maitre d' on weekends.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he was.
And he loved it.
Oh,
Yeah,
he did. He
liked
loved
that,
it.
yeah. Yeah, that
He
was nice.
he liked people, and he had he was a hard.
And he was called at work when we would call up over the loudspeaker. They
Oh,
would
yeah.
say, "Handsome Sam, you're in line 2."
Yeah.
They would always call him Handsome Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is.
Handsome Sam. Yeah.
The other handsome Sam.
Yeah. You look like Daddy. You're the one. That
Yeah,
looks like Daddy.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Same nose.
A lot.
Same
Yeah.
mouth.
Since you got older, yeah, I didn't notice it growing up. But now I can see
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I looked up earlier in the afternoon. I looked over and said, "Boy, you really look like Daddy."
I noticed it one time at Charles' house, and
Yeah.
he walked in, and I just looked at him, and I got tears. I was happy, but I got tears. I thought,
Yeah.
oh my God, he looks just like Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daddy was handsome. Yeah. He
Oh
was.
well, we thought he was.
We thought he was
We
handsome.
thought he was. Yeah. I remember one Easter. I don't know how come. My mother wore a new suit.
A new what?
Suit, jacket, skirt, suit, and a Milan straw. I learned about Milan straw from my mother. Fine straw, pliable.
It was green, wasn't it?
Dark, very dark. It looked
Yeah,
first
I
like
remember
black,
it
and it was
too.
dark green. And it was big brown brim, and she had on beautiful shoes. And the two of them went in town together to walk in the Easter parade down the Parkway. Can't we go? No, this is just for Daddy and I. We're going to go, just the two of us. That was so unusual because they didn't ever do. This is the only time I can remember that they would leave us home, but they wanted to go. Daddy wore his navy suit, and it was shadow box. I remember my mother. These were the words I learned. Shadow box. It's navy blue, and if you look close, little boxes like they form little shadow boxes, blue on blue. And he was wearing his navy suit. She was wearing her new outfit. And oh, I was so proud of them, the way they looked. I thought for sure I was going to see them on the newsreel or something that they won the Easter parade.
I remember when they didn't have very. Mother had one nice outfit.
Yeah.
He had one suit.
Yeah, fine.
And I worked for a men's manufacturing plant. And one day I brought him home a gray flannel suit or big flannel.
What was it?
Gray flannel suit.
This
And
must have been when I wasn't home. No, do I remember this?
we lived in Washington Avenue.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And I got his size and I brought it home. I felt so, he loved it, He
Oh,
loved
my
it.
God.
I got it wholesale and so
Yeah.
forth.
I
And my
never
biggest
thought- I don't
thrill
think I
was
ever
to,
knew
in my lunch hour, I'd walk down Chestnut Street in the men's store and I loved to buy him ties. And
Yeah.
I just got,
Yeah.
it was fun to buy him things.
They were very good. They were very good parents. Yeah.
I'm coming again after this storm. I love you too.
I love you more. She says that all the time.
I love you more.
All right,
You argue
Bernice,
with who
you all
loves
take
each other
care.
the most.
It's so cute.
Take care of yourself, Bernice.
Okay. I love you too.
Don't get too hard. Take care.
Go give Aunt Renee a hug.
Okay.
Oh, give Aunt Renee a hug.
Are you leaving? It was a pleasure.